Yo, what up? So, I haven't made a video discussing boxing in a pretty long time, so bear with me. But it's April 20th, 2024. We're about 12 hours away from Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, and yeah, this fight, I don't even know what to think about this fight at this point. I don't know what to think about Ryan Garcia. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you all know this guy's going fucking crazy. He's literally going insane. I don't know what's wrong with him. People are saying that it's a publicity stunt, it's a promotional tactic. And if you ask me, honestly, I don't think this is promotion at all. I don't think this is helping promote the fight. I think this is actually hurting the fight because, for example, me, myself, I live in New York. When the fight first got announced, I wanted to go to this fight. I was excited. When I heard it was going to be in Brooklyn, I said, I'm going to the fight. And then I saw all this shit that Ryan Garcia is doing, how he's not taking the fight serious, how he's just, doing side quests, not focused. If that's the way you promote a fight, to me, that's not promotion. Because now I don't want to go to that shit at all. You think I want to spend my hard-earned money to go to this fight? Hell no. I don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, after he started doing all this extra shit, not focused, I said, I'm not going to this fight. Like, I don't want to go. And I feel like I can't be the only one. Like, I really can't be the only one. Like, I'm not gonna go to this fight just to watch Devin Haney piece him up. Like, I don't think he's really taking this fight serious at all, and he's not. He's not. We all know this. We all seen it. He didn't make weight yesterday. There's videos of him partying days before the weigh-in, drinking. Like, if he wanted to make weight, he could have made the weight. He could have made the weight, but he didn't want to. He's too busy partying, doing all this extra shit. But let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you why I think he's doing what he's doing. In my honest opinion, I think it's just a coping tactic for when he loses. I feel like he understands that he very might well lose this fight. And I think it's just a coping mechanism. He did it with Tank. He did it with Tank. If you ask me, I think he went into the Tank negotiations knowing it's a tough fight. He might lose. They want to do the catch weight. So he tells himself, you know what? Let me agree to the catch weight and let me agree to the rehydration clause and then use that as an excuse for when or if I lose. And that's exactly what he has done. To this day, just last week, he mentioned, if Tank fought me at 140, if Tank fought me with no rehydration clause, I would have knocked him out. He knows that, this and that. But dude, you're the one who fucking agreed to the terms. Nobody else. You're the one that signed on the dotted line. So whose fault is it? It's your fault. And that's the same thing he's doing in this fight. Once he loses, he's gonna use it as an excuse. Oh, well, I was distracted. You could clearly tell I wasn't taking this fight serious. My mental health, this, that, and the third. That's what I believe is gonna happen. He's gonna lose, and then he's gonna come out with all the excuses. He's gonna say, well, you guys know that I wasn't focused on this fight. You guys know that I wasn't training. I showed you this and that. It's a coping mechanism. He's gonna use it. I don't know. I just feel that's the way this guy's brain works. He's a very strange individual. We've seen it for the past few months on Instagram, social media. He's a very, very, very strange individual. And it's not like they're making him out to look strange. He's doing it to himself. He's acting like a fucking weirdo, bro. He's saying things and just acting sporadically. Everybody thinks he's on drugs. Everybody thinks he's on cocaine. I mean, he goes on every interview. His fucking face is twitching. He's going like this. He's fucking going like, bro, like, what do you want people to think? When you're doing all this shit, you have all the signs of a cokehead. You're acting like a cokehead. And then you're getting mad at people thinking and believing that you're a cokehead. So, I don't know, man. Ryan Garcia, he really, after this fight, Honestly, please get some help. Please get some help because I mean, I understand as well, bro. The guy is 25 years old. I'm 25 years old. If I had the money and fame that he has, who knows how I'd be acting right now. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you're a boxer. And in boxing, it's all about discipline. Doesn't matter how much fame you have, doesn't matter how much money you have, doesn't matter how good you think you are. In boxing, everything comes down to discipline and those extra little miles that you go, you know, to really be the fighter that you want to be. And that's why Devin Haney will win this fight, because he is the most disciplined young boxer out of everybody. If you ask me, moving on to Devin Haney, I'm not the biggest Devin Haney fan. It's not like, oh my God, I'm a diehard Devin Haney fan. But let's be honest, Devin Haney has been doing this shit. He's 25 years old as well, and he has accomplished more than all his other peers. He's accomplished more than Ryan. He's accomplished more than Tank. He's accomplished more than, well, Shakur did go undisputed at 130, but I say he's beat better competition than Shakur. And fuck it, I think he's accomplished more than Shakur because he beat Lomachenko, he beat Linares, he's beaten a few good former champions. And yes, I do think he beat Lomachenko. If you look back when the fight ended, and Haney was the winner, I thought it was a robbery. At first you think, oh, it's a robbery, this and that. Me myself, I was like, it was a robbery. I look back at the fight, guys. Go back to the fight, Devin Haney and Lomachenko. That was a close fight. The reason why people scream robbery is because I feel that the Lomachenko rounds that he won them big and impressively. But at the end of the day, the fights are scored 10-9. And even though he won the rounds impressively, not one round did he win where it was a 10-8. All of them were 10-9s. And the rounds that Devin Haney won, they were like with sneaky body punches, sneaky counter punches, controlling the distance, controlling the ring. Not really that like telling shots, but he was still landing some good body shots, some good counters that were winning him a few rounds. Like that fight could have been 6-6, 7-5 either way. So to me, that's not a robbery. And even if it was, like you guys say he lost to Lomachenko, yeah, but you know how much experience he gained after going 12 rounds with, to me, I think Lomachenko's an all-time great. He went 12 rounds with an all-time great. And you don't think that's going to make him better? So Devin Haney's coming into this fight better than ever, if you ask me. He just came off the Regis Prograis fight. He looked good in that fight. The Lomachenko fight where he gained so much experience. So in my opinion, I do not see any way where Ryan Garcia can win this fight. It's just not going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'll give Ryan the benefit of the doubt. I don't know, because you don't know what kind of Ryan you're getting. I was going to say I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's not going to get knocked out, but he just might. Or he might just quit. He really just might quit. He might do a no mas. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in this guy's head. Maybe he doesn't even show the fuck up. Maybe he goes off and locks himself in a room and doesn't show up to the fight and wastes everybody's time and money. This guy is off his shit. I don't know. Like, and it's sad because look, if anybody says Ryan Garcia is not a good fighter, is a straight up hater. He's a good fighter. He might not be a great fighter. He might not be like, one of those, but he's a good fighter. He's proved it. He's proven that he has talent and he has what it takes to get to the top. He has what it takes if he just works hard and disciplines himself. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. I think that after this fight, after he loses this fight, he might as well just go fight Rolly, and then the loser just retires. I think that's what should happen after this. Ryan gets one more payday against Rolly. That would be a fun fight, like promotional wise, and the fight would be fun too. I'm not gonna lie, But after that, the loser should just retire and go do something else. Like boxing is not boxing is not for them, you know. But I respect Rolly. I really like Rolly because I feel like Rolly was in a similar position where he knew. I feel like he knew he was gonna lose against Pitbull Cruz. Took the fight, promoted it. He knew his duty, and at the afterwards, he didn't make any excuses. You know, he wished everybody a happy Easter. I could respect that. But Ryan, I think Ryan's going to come out with all these excuses, just like he did when he lost the Tank, blaming it on something you agreed to, which is why I don't respect Ryan that much. Like, I respect him as a fighter because I respect all fighters. But Ryan, like, I'm just not the biggest fan of him because the shit he does, the shit he says, you know, the way he acts, I can't respect it. On the other hand, Devin Haney's the most disciplined fighter. He knows he has a good head. Doesn't matter how much fame and money you have. Discipline is what takes you like everywhere in this sport. Look at Canelo. Canelo's been a millionaire since he was 21, since he was in his early 20s. By 25, Canelo was already like a Hall of Famer. Like really, this is, you know what I mean? But why? Because he was disciplined. He kept his head in the game, tunnel vision, and all of that, you know. And Ryan just doesn't seem like he has that in him. He doesn't have what it takes to get to that extra level. He's just a fighter with a name because of social media. Devin Haney has said that, and I completely agree with that. That's accurate. He's just a fighter with a big name, with a big following. He's a good fighter, but he's not on Devin Haney's level. Devin Haney he's gonna make it look easy. I mean, Ryan, he has that left hook. I don't think he's gonna land that shit. Ryan fights the same every single fight. He's aggressive. He tries to counter you with the left hook. Devin is too much of a good boxer. He's too good of a boxer. He knows that left hook is coming, and he's gonna be able to time Ryan, and he's gonna be able to figure out his patterns. Basically, that's the way I see it. He's gonna be able to just catch, counter, and I hope we see a knockout. I honestly hope we see a knockout because we all know Devin Haney's not the biggest puncher, but when it comes, you know, he's good at timing you, and he's good at using your aggression against you. So if he can do that against Ryan, we might see a stoppage. Who knows? Like it could happen. But if I would have to put my money on, if I would have to put like my house, I would say Devin Haney unanimous decision. But don't be surprised if we see a knockout. I would not be surprised at all, and I hope we see a knockout so everybody gets their money's worth. Like I said, I'm not going to this fucking fight. I could go. Like, I literally could buy my ticket right now. The tickets have not been selling that well, as you guys probably know already. But I could go if I wanted to. I'm just not going to spend my hard-earned money on a guy who's, you know, it's a mismatch to me. Like, you got like Chris Algieri said it best. You have the most disciplined guy, the guy who lives, sleeps, eats boxing. And then you got Ryan Garcia, who, like, boxing is just like whatever to him. That's the way he's treating it right now. He's in the club. He's drinking. He's posting a bunch of dumb shit on Instagram. Like, his head is just, I don't know where it's at, guys. I really don't know. But all I could do is wish the best for that guy. After this fight, who knows? Like, who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be very interesting to see how he reacts to this loss. But like I said, if I have a prediction on that too, and I think he's going to blame it. He's going to just use all his excuses, and it is what it is. But Devin Haney, unanimous decision tonight. I hope it's a good fight. It should be a fun fight for the first few rounds until Devin Haney takes over. That's just, to me, what's going to happen. And I feel like it's a pretty easy fight to predict. Like, guys, please do not bet on Ryan Garcia. Just do not. Like, it's not worth losing your money. Don't do it, guys. But that's enough for me. I've already yapped a lot. It's my first video predicting boxing. I'm gonna start making more. I really wanna do this and grow the channel. So subscribe, like, comment, all of that. Let me know what you guys have on this fight, and what's your take on the whole situation with Ryan not making weight? Do you guys think it's they're saying that it's all calculated, all his moves are calculated? I don't think so. I think his moves are calculated so he can make excuses after the fight. That's what I think, but I don't think it's to knock Devin out his game. Devin is he's disciplined, guys. He's not, you're not going to knock him out his game. He knows what he's doing in there. And he's a professional. He showed it yesterday when he made the weight. And we all know that Devin Haney isn't a small fighter. He's not a small 140. He'll probably go up to welterweight after this. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say. You guys can add. Please let me know what you guys think. Your comments. Like, comment, all that. Peace.